Can you hear me? Good. The signal's coming through clear tonight. You've stumbled onto a frequency that's, well, not on any map. We call this broadcast the Echoes of the Damned, and you're just in time for tonight's tour.
That's me, by the way, your host, the voice of Scarytown, reaching out to all you lost souls listening in the dark. It's not just a place I'm talking about. No. It's a signal, a story that finds its way to those who need to hear it. And tonight, it seems to have found you.
So, let's begin your orientation. You should know that our little town has many faces, and frankly, none of them are very welcoming. It changes, you see, depends on who's remembering it and what they're trying to forget. For some, it's always autumn here. You can almost smell it, can't you? That cloying, sweet smell of decay. The pumpkins are always grinning from every porch, like they know something you don't. And that graveyard? Yeah, that's what we use for a front lawn. Or maybe you'll find yourself on the outskirts, where the trees themselves look like they're starving for a single drop of life. See those signposts? Don't get your hopes up. They don't point the way out. They only point deeper in. And the crows? Well, they're just waiting. They're always waiting.
On nights like tonight, there's the rain. It makes the cobblestones slick and black. But this isn't a cleansing rain. Oh no. Around here, rain doesn't wash anything away. It just reminds us of the stains that are already there. Every stone you walk on holds a memory. And trust me, they're all dark.
You might be wondering, why is this place so broken? Well, the horror here isn't random. It's not just bad luck. It all started with a single moment, one foundational act of cruelty. Our original sin.
And there he is. This was it. The moment everything went wrong. We hanged an innocent man, made him a sacrifice to cover up our own guilt. His life didn't just end on that rope. No, it soaked into the soil, poisoned the water, and his silent scream is an echo you can still hear in the wind. It's the bedrock of this whole town.
We have a saying here. A town built on a lie cannot stand. It must kneel. His death wasn't the end of a story. It was the first, ugly word in a much, much longer one. We've been kneeling ever since.
Now, all of that pain, all that rage and injustice from what we did, it had to go somewhere, right? It couldn't just disappear. In Scarytown, feelings like that don't fade. They take shape. They begin to walk. So, allow me to introduce you to our guardians. The town's misery gave birth to them. On the left, you've got the lurker. He's what became of our collective rage. And on the right, that's the woman in white. She is our unending sorrow, given a voice and a face.
Think of them like this. The lurker is the town's anger made physical. He's a giant, brute force threat you'll see out in the open fields. He is a danger you can see coming. But the woman, she's different. She's our grief. She's the subtle, chilling dread you feel in a quiet alley. She's a whisper in the clock tower. One is a punch to the gut, the other is a knife in the soul.
But here's the really interesting part. A curse like ours isn't a dusty old relic. It's alive. It adapts. It evolves right along with the times. The rot spreads, and the nightmare just finds new shapes to fill.
This is what we used to be. A quaint little medieval village, right? Simple homes, thatched roofs. Our fears back then were simple too. Famine, plague, the dark. It almost looks peaceful, doesn't it? Hold that thought.
Because this is the town now. Quite the upgrade, huh? Those simple fears grew up. They became complex, modern. They became despair and isolation. So the curse built itself a new playground, these concrete tombs that scrape a dead, empty sky.
And here's the secret. The new city didn't get rid of the old one. It just built on top of it, buried it. That new, brutalist world is just a bigger, more complicated cage, and it's standing on the exact same poisoned foundation as before. Our original sin is literally in the rebar.
Which brings us to you, to the end of our little tour. Because now, you know, you've heard the story, you understand the rules, and in this world, knowledge isn't power. It's a trap.
Did you ever stop to ask yourself why you were able to hear this broadcast tonight? Why our signal found its way to your ears? You think that was an accident? Oh, nothing is an accident here.
You see, a story like ours can't survive on its own. It needs to spread. Every broadcast needs a receiver. Every curse needs a new heart to infect. By listening, you didn't just learn our story. You became part of it. The transmission is almost over. But for you, something new is just beginning. You've tuned in, you've listened, and now you're one of us. So from all of us here in the Static, welcome home.